So next we're going to do the sidewalls. So I have my sidewall, and you're going to skip, have these sidewall holes that aren't used. You have the one that you used for your top string, and then you have 1, 2, and then the rest of them. So you're going to skip this second one, the one right after the top string, and go to the next one. So you're going to tie a knot in this, like you did in the other one. Go through that second, or the third hole, right there. So you can see the space between them. And then through this diamond right here, the first diamond on that row, and up, and back through that sidewall hole, that, and then right back up through that first diamond. So it should look like your top string, but you're gonna go down now. So for the first one, it's called an SI knot. So you're gonna go down through the top of the next mesh hole, like that, down, and then you're gonna go you're gonna skip this hole, the very next hole, and go to the one after that, right there. And then, this is the hard part, you're gonna need a little loop right here where you went through, and you're gonna come up between the mesh and the string. So there's this gap right here, so you're gonna come up through this gap. So you're gonna pull that and pull it tight down. So you're gonna do the same thing again. So down through the top of the next mesh hole, and this time you're not gonna skip one. You're just going to the very next hole. So in through that one, leave the loop right there, and then up through the space between the string and the mesh. So like that. And then you're gonna do the same kind of thing, but you're gonna stack them. So you go down through this mesh hole, and then before doing anything else, you're gonna go down through the very next one. So down through this one. So it looks like that. And then you're not going to skip any holes. You go in through this one right here. And then just like an SI, you're going to leave a little loop and come up through the gap between the mesh and the string like that. And then right after that, you're going to go up through the gap, the same gap, but in the one above it that you did before that, like that, and then pull that down and pull it tight. So that's going to make your channel, which I'll talk about like when we finish stringing, but that's going to help release the ball and make it more accurate. So after this, you're just going to do singles all the way down, which is, wrong side. You go up through the mesh, and then through this sidewall hole right here, and then up between the head and the mesh, like that. So far, the sidewall should look like this. And then you're just going to do another one. So, up through the mesh, pull through the next sidewall hole, right there, and then just out like that. And then you're going to do 2 more of those. So, show them real quick. And then, so the sidewall should look like this. Like that. And then you get down to this sidewall hole right here. You're gonna go, instead of up through the mesh, you're gonna go down through the mesh like that, so it comes to the inside of the head. So like that, and then out through that sidewall hole, the next one, right there. And then you're just gonna tie a knot on itself. And that's tying off one side of the sidewall.